Hey everybody, Jessica Danella here, Cub Scout Roundtable Commissioner. I am out at, where are we at again?
We're 850 Valley Road going to Darlington Shelter.
There we go. This is my mom, my assistant down later. We are going to be going over the 6 essentials. If you're going out on any hike, whether it be during the quarantine or afterwards, you guys think your 6 essentials?
Plus one.
Plus one. Well, okay. Plus a quarantine one. Myself. Be quiet, Mom. Scout with your buddy. So we're going to be going over the 6 essentials, and there's one really easy way to remember the 6 essentials, and it's a little acronym called SWF, Scout with Friends.
Okay.
S stands for sun protection or sunscreen. Mine comes in my first aid kit, so I have that always. With is W, so water and your whistle. And F was friends, flashlight, food or trail mix, and first aid kit. Thank you, Mom. I blanked on that one a little bit.
I read it from the picture.
Oh, there you go. I sent my mom the picture of it, and she's like, oh, I've got it. But making sure you have your 6 essentials, you're dressing warm enough. Right now it's like, what, 35 degrees out?
Yep.
Something like that. So I not only have a tank top on, I have a long sleeve shirt, my World Scouting Organization purple scout shirt, which is short sleeve. I have, I don't know if you can see, a zip-up hoodie, and I have a bubble vest. Plus I have my backpack on my back, so it'll keep my back warm. And normally I would have gloves, but it's gonna warm up fast on this trail, so I chose not to do gloves. If it was any scout with me, like for instance my son, he's 8, I would definitely have him wear a light pair of cotton gloves.
But we have long sleeves, we can hide our hands.
My mom is nosy. Very nosy. But like she said, we have the little thumb holes, so we're able to keep our fingers nice and toasty when on the walk. So when I'm gonna hop off here, but at the end of this video, I'm gonna show you the 6 essentials, what I have personally. And you wanna make sure that you have, again, the right clothing. You wanna make sure you always have your 6 essentials, even if you're just going on a 1-mile hike, because you never know. You have kids with you ranging from kindergarten to 5th grade. They could get hungry. You definitely wanna make sure you have water. I have a, what is it called, a blister pack? Hydro pack, sorry. I have a hydro pack on my back. I also have a water bottle in my back pocket. But you want to make sure that you have, you're staying hydrated. You want to make sure that even though it may be cold out, or it may be ooh, muddy. Oh, this is up really high.
It's like
even though,
mud.
I'm going to show you what we're walking through. Gross.
Yeah.
Ow, I'm stuck.
Yeah.
Ouch.
There's mud. Oh.
Okay, so here's another tip. Be careful.
Yes.
Be very careful. If you're going on a uphill track, or you're going somewhere with there's mud or rocks, you want to make sure you have some type of walking stick. It's not required, obviously, at Cub Scouts, but it definitely helps. Especially the littler kids. If they're getting tired, they can kind of lean on it a little bit instead of sitting down on the ground. It helps with, especially going downhill, it helps a lot with staying upwards. Helps with staying upwards. I know when we go to Hawk Rock, a lot of the, like, Dillsburg and Marysville area knows Hawk Mountain, but what I'm specifically talking about is Hawk Rock. It goes up, and then it turns and keeps going up, levels out a little bit, and then it goes up again. So everything on the way back is downhill. And there's rock scrambles, there's There's all kinds of very steep downhill areas, so having that walking stick really helps. Right now we're in the middle of a field, but we're walking up, so having the walking stick really helps, even though I feel like it's a little too high for me.
Okay, I put it at my height.
So, okay, my mom's 2 inches taller than I am, but still.
Not for long.
But making sure you have your 6 essentials, and really think, if you're, let's say it's 35 degrees in the morning, but it's gonna get up to, let's say 70 by midday.
Lots of light layers.
Would you want to have a heavy jacket? Or would you have lots of little light layers, like a tank top, a long sleeve shirt, short sleeve shirt, something like what I'm wearing, that you're able to actually strip off, not get super down to your skivvies, but be able to strip off and cool off throughout the day as the temperature is rising. You wouldn't want a really heavy winter jacket.
Overheating is just as dangerous.
Yep, overheating is just as dangerous. If you start to sweat, you have too many layers on because you're going to get cold very fast. Now, sweating is good in the summer and the hot, but making sure you're staying hydrated regardless of the temperature is really key.
Okay, McBuckway.
Crossing the street. But now if it was winter and you were going, let's say, to Bushkill Falls, which is, I would say, more for Boy Scouts because they require a certain degree of skill. But let's say it's winter time. Would you wear shorts? No. No. You still want to wear layers. Me personally, even though it's 35 degrees out, I have 2 layers on as pants. I have leggings and pants.
I have the one layer, but I have thicker jeans.
Yeah, I have lighter jeans, so I have the leggings underneath. But really being cautious of what your layers look like, how they're treating your body, making sure you're staying hydrated, really thinking about where you're going. If you're going to a place where I'm like at now, right now I'm just going through a field, following the Appalachian Trail, but not for long. So I know I'm gonna need my hiking stick. I know I'm gonna need water. I know those 6 essentials may come in handy, especially at the top of the mountain where I'm gonna get hungry. So I packed a snack and I packed a sandwich. I packed food that I know I'm gonna be able to eat and not feel over full or overly stuffed. Yeah, we have a hood for the wind because it is a little windy out. Please don't fall.
No,
Just slippery.
loose mud.
Yeah. You also want to keep in mind of the weather. So it rained like a day and a half ago.
Yeah.
So right now
My poncho on.
we're walking on slippery mud. If it was, let's say, 3 days from now and it hasn't rained for 5 days, it wouldn't be slippery. It would just be dry. So you want to definitely make sure. Okay, I'm not running. She started to run.
Sorry.
You want to make sure that you pay attention to the weather the night before, the morning of, and even like an hour to 30 minutes right before your outing. You want to make sure that it's not going to like, oh, it's bright sunny day and it, for tomorrow, but then the weather forecast changes and now it's supposed to snow or now it's supposed to rain. So you want to make sure, even as scouts, you want to make sure you're cautious about that. So you're not being underdressed or underprepared for your outing. But I'm going to hop off here. Hopefully this was helpful. Remember, we're using the hashtag scouting at home. And remember, if you're going out on a hike, whether it's during the quarantine or afterwards. Take pictures of the wildlife. See if you see, let's say, a deer or a squirrel, try and get the picture. If you're going on a trail, like we're on the Appalachian Trail, 850 to Darlington Shelter, when I get back, I'll take a picture of the trail marker, or like the start of the trail. So document where you're going. Ooh, I was gonna hit in the head. Document where you're going. Be safe out there. Make sure you have your 6 essentials. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.